Fire emoji, doing the most. Fire emoji, we're doing the most. Yeah, fire emoji, we're doing the most. Las emoji, fire emoji.
Ngaphansi kweposti kwagcwala necisha mlilo. Ingane eshisayo masingena sishisa isililo. It's just a precaution, the verse is a drop in the ocean. Yeah, bangibiza eceleni bangicela they name me to caution. I just tell them all the shit that I got. Done cost me an arm and a leg. Yeah,
so can you just utshela umlaleli ukuthi ubani kahle kahle and usukaphi?
Sure. Spercy is a young artist coming from Hammersmith, recording Ezra music. This is Same Vision Records.
Okay.
So Same Vision Records, he did an ayonki into recording.
Imagine, so most of your people, we should check off all trades, basically.
Yes, we're doing everything. Even
Okay.
Marketing, just everything.
Okay, great stuff. So get them touching those version guy. As a season. But that's a cool and depends. You wanna know what to do about
Yes. Yeah, namhlanje mfethu ngimvakashele ngokuthi abantu ngifisa ukuthi balalele yonke into esiyenzayo, not just mina. Same vision nje iyonkana.
Okay.
Kahle ngisanda release i-EP ebizwa nge-Anchor. Released ngomhla ka-24 March. Yeah, so it is doing very well lapha kuma streams lapha ko Spotify, ku YouTube, yonke indawo nje khona.
Alright, okay. So just maybe getting us a little bit more info with regards to your career. When did the music bug bite you? Because a lot of artists eventually they got bitten by the music bug.
My music journey started at 2009. Lapho I was trying to fit in world music. So 3 years later, in 2012, I met up with these guys. Same Vision Records, so everything started then. I see until now.
Oh, okay. All right. So, since how has it been? Have you actually encountered any problems with regards to you were booked for an event, event, and you're like, saying hey, you know what? You'll have to wait. Maybe after 6 hours.
Yeah, lokho vele kuyenzeka kwamanye ama event kuyenzeka lokho uthola ukuthi uyaqala uyaperforma mhlambe you were told ukuthi ngo2 uzoqala uperform usufika kuthiwa kufanele sifake abanye abantu, so I had to wait because I wanted this to happen now.
Yes.
So ngokuthi ngiyafuna ukuthi izinto zami nami zilunge, so I had to wait ngayo yonke indlela.
Alright, okay. So with this, you mentioned the Same Vision Records.
Yes.
Well, it's not the first time you are born, right?
Sure.
So when you work with them, like on the EP, which artists have you worked with on your EP?
This EP.
Yes.
I've worked with I think 4 artists.
Okay.
It is PK Muabe, Google Pick the DJ, Google Hustler, Google Exodus.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right. And in the same that there was. Okay. All right. No, you know what? Because as you can see, I'm an artist, but I'm one.
Sure.
Because maybe you're gonna have your vision, and then person come with your vision. It becomes a whole lot of problems, and they be like, and they fully left. But it's great to know that
Sure.
Alright, so with your music, how do you describe the sound?
The sound from ngalesi sikhathi yaqala ngaso isikhulile kakhulu ever since I met up with these guys everything nje ngibona ismooth ngale ndlela ngibona ukuthi nje I have to put some more effort ukuthi iqhubeke iye phambili yes.
Okay, all right. So with your EP being released, right? What are the plans with regards to maybe abalandeli bakho or people within the community or people in the music industry? What are your plans? How are you gonna get your music out there? Are you going to have any performances, mhlambe? Okay, you're playing on a concert, maybe a one-man show? Because these days the artists are shine on one-man shows. One-man shows, but they do that. So are there any plans?
Yes, there are plans.
Okay.
I'm waiting for Ama bookings if Nakone come over. But as I told you before, we are dealing with everything. Ama shows Siawenza.
Okay.
There's a big show that we are normally doing in December, which is sport.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, the show we show the same Vision Records, which combines ama local artists, nama artists not just our artists as a
okay.
Yes.
All right. Oh, okay, cool. So I know that a lot of people say being an artist, like they always have that mind. You would say, "Hey, I'm an artist. Artists are so full of themselves." Have you ever encountered inking as a child, like with maybe your fellow artists that you're going to perform with, that attitude problem? Has there ever been such a thing?
Yes. Yes.
So when you say how do you deal with it? Because I know sing about that's fun.
Yeah.
And when it comes to music, when you're there to perform, you're there to do your job. You're not there to entertain Ubani is feeling which way or whatever, right? You're there to work. So between the artists. How do you apologize before going on stage and you perform it? Okay, do you just carry on with the thing, apologizing later on?
No, I just do my thing. Umuntu ozothi mhlambe mina personally.
Yeah.
Lo muntu lo usuke igejela nje. But you have to come closer kumina ukuze uzongazi kangcono. Nami ukuze ngazi umunye umuntu I have to do the same ukuthi ngisondele kungabi into engiyitshelayo ukuthi umshitsi uyayitshela. Ukuthi ngisondele kuyena ngikhulume naye ngimuzwe ukuthi umuntu okanjani. Because kunento mhlawumbe engasihlanganisi mhlawumbe bengayitsheli ukuthi mhlawumbe kuyiyo.
Yeah, all right, cool. Spercy, so I'm telling Gale EP that you've released, right? What is it called, and what inspired you to actually release the EP?
The EP is called Enka.
Okay.
So Enka, I think abantu bayazi ukuthi yini Enka and yini umsebenzi wayo.
Why? Yes.
If ukuthi umuntu mhlamba akayazi Enka, it's that thing like handbrake yomkhumbi. Ingayibiza kanjalo.
Yes.
Because la ufike ume khona umkhumbi, ufike udrope leyanto khona leyanto eyinsimbi enkulu ufike uyidrope phansi ukuthi umkhumbi ungamuvi.
Okay.
So what inspired me ukuthi ngiqale lento ngibe ne-idea yale EP ngibona ukuthi kunabantu abaningi esithema spiritual music siqala.
Okay.
So babevele beyenza lento music thina siqala. So kwanalento oqeda kuyibuza ukuthi ukanjani mhlawumbe umuntu uyayitshela noma akayitsheli. Abanye babo babeyitshela ngathi uthola ukuthi abafuna ukusebenza nathi.
Okay.
Yes. Uthola ukuthi sizozenzela ngaleyo nto esifunayo kanye sizofuna something masifuna something mhlawumbe bangafuni ukuthi basinikeze leyo nto leyo. So PK wayezama ukuthi ayithole leyo nto yenzeke ngaleso sikhathi.
Okay.
So most of those people ababeyitshela ngathi ngalesiya sikhathi abaningi babo abasekho ku-music. So i-Enka ilapho. Because thina sisabhalansile thina ngoku-music.
And you'll make sure ukuthi bamele anini Okay.
Iyona leyo nto eyenza ukuthi ngi-inspire ukuthi ngiqambe le EP nge-Anchor.
Anchor. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Amazing stuff, amazing stuff. And Victor, because a lot of people would ask how, why Anchor? How did Anchor come about? But since we explained it, you are still holding it down, you're still rooted in what you were doing. Bonke, they keep on coming, they rise, and then they fall. And basically, it's like right? Because they don't have an anchor to stay in one place. Alright, okay, cool. Amazing stuff. So, before we seek the so I just need to know from you, are there any projects from now on with the same Vision Records?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes, obviously.
Sisazosebenza
nje kakhulu labafowethu vela sikazi sama nje kulo kwaqala ukusebenza.
Hayi, ukuthi khona imambane engizaziyo ezafika la yayibona the incident lenzeke today, right? And last time it was the same situation. But I know, because umsebenzi wabo speaks for themselves. So I know exactly what you okay, when you come here, this is what you'll bring to the table. And it is fire. Sure. You understand? So let's just say Kona Umuntu Kaya that wants to work with either way now, organizing Spercy, or same Vision Records. Sure. What advice can you give Umuntu Musho Kaya, maybe Olalele Manja? Because we know we all believe that industry, especially the music industry, sure, as well as the media industry, like is probably good about gatekeepers. Sure. So what advice can you give umuntu omusha kaya that will be like, okay, you know what, I want to get into music, I wish to join Same Vision Records and work with these artists as part of the Same Vision Records. What advice can you give umuntu loyo?
Umuntu ofisa ukusebenza nathi nje mfowethu right, asinankinga nje.
Okay.
Ofisa ukusondela ama-beats akhona mhlawumbe mounting ama-beats, recording ikhona, ama-features akhona, nje yonke into ikhona. Wena nje ukusithinta lapha Facebook kwi-Same Vision Records, then u-email if ukuthi mhlawumbe uthole i-email kunani WhatsApp lapha. If usofisa nje ukusondela ungasabi.
Oh, okay. So, abantu abaningi knows ukuthi like if you are from the hood, yabo, it's either kuzoba ibom, kuzoba piano, kuzoba house, or you're gonna have hip hop. So, Nina, do you all have artists hip hop artists only, or do you work with artists across the music spectrum?
We work with all of them.
Amazing.
Because we're not just doing the hip hop,
okay, cool.
Even if beats. Mounting beats mhlawumbe wenza igqomo kanye ipiano. When you just talk to the Same Vision Records lapha kwi-page or email, then we're gonna give you what you need.
Alright, amazing stuff. Sure. So I know what giving what the people want, you'll actually do that, right? Because sure. The way you're dressed. You know your stuff. Because there's also liability when you're in the industry. You need to look a certain way. You need to drive an expensive car. You need to live on Khanga or in a mansion. Whereas and you're pushing a brand shout out to that buffet. I really admire you for that, because abantu that run brands within it's either they want to make it with immediate effect. While releasing Oma, I want to make it. While releasing Oma, they see themselves as celebrities. But then they end down to have now buffet to big ups to you all and wishing you all the best in the near future. But before sit there, let's go for ngicela ubanikeze abalaleli bakho ama-handles akho abangakufollow ishabona as well as Same Vision Records. Social media handle.
Okay, uSpercy ungamfollowa lapha ku-Twitter @im kubo _ kubo Spercy, then what else? Facebook uSpercy nje kuphela.
Okay.
Ungana _ ungana im.
Alright.
Spercy, just Spercy. Then TikTok still @im _ Spercy.
Okay.
Kanye Instagram @im _ Spercy.
Alright. Okay.
Same
cool.
Vision. Sorry, can't manage ngiphazamisa
Hayi khuleka.
same vision iyona le engasantshelanga i-same vision nje same kube space kube vision kube space kube records
Okay.
same vision records sure
Alright.
It's
Izwakhe ngizobona ama-gentlemen with Fergie's own horn here. Alright, okay, Spercy Radio, thank you so much for joining us and also Spercy Radio, sikhulume nawe kabanzi, and I believe ukuthi there's still more opportunities coming of us actually meeting and having such conversations. You understand? And please, kwenzeke izinto namlaleli, right, angazi into zesilungu zenza into zazo nje. We're gonna try and find ingoma kaSpercy. Like, I don't know what happened here. I don't have no producer. Ngingedwa ke producer. But of course, I believe ukuthi there's still more music from you that we are going to be hearing, as well as from your same Vision Records. All right, but Spercy, ngiyabonga kakhulu for joining us today. Over the weekend, happy Workers' Day, by the way, gents. Ngoba nani niyasebenza.
Thank you. Sibonge kakhulu ngethuba ukuthi sikwazi ukuthi sigcine sifike la, siyabonga kakhulu.
Ubonga wena bafethu. Yes, of course, umlaleli, that was Spercy again from Same Vision Records. We just having a chat with him with regards to his EP. And of course, if you want to follow him on all the social media platforms, on Twitter, or Instagram, TikTok, it is @IM_Spercy, and of course, on Facebook.